Today, we want to talk about a sweet partnership for a great cause. This morning, we have Sherry Collins, Chief Diversity and Engagement Officer for Make-A-Wish, Michigan, and Andrea Jones, owner of Nothing Bundt Cakes, Sterling Heights, Ann Arbor, Grosse Pointe, and many more to come. Good morning, ladies. Great to have you here this morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I'm really excited to see you guys.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having us.
Oh, cool. So, Andrea, we'll start with you. Well, actually, we'll start with you, Sherry. So I want to talk about the Make-A-Wish Foundation and what your mission is, your overarching mission is for Make-A-Wish Michigan.
Yes, absolutely. We grant life-changing wishes to children with critical illnesses, and it really is all about bringing hope to children and bringing them a positive focus at such a difficult time in their lives.
Okay, all right. So when you talk about critical illnesses, is there a definition of critical illnesses or an example of some of those things that you guys grant wishes for?
Sure. A lot of times people assume that it's the only terminal illnesses, but we actually treat children in 12 different pediatric specialties, and it's a condition that is actively placing their life in jeopardy. It doesn't mean they won't recover, but they're going through a difficult time. It could be a progressive or degenerative or malignant condition that's placing their life in jeopardy at the time.
Okay, and that's something that I always thought before I had some knowledge about Make-A-Wish Michigan, that it was terminal illnesses. Is there an age range that is, that qualifies for for Make-A-Wish?
Yes, a child between the ages of 2.5 to 18 who has a critical illness can be referred to Make-A-Wish, because a lot of times people do assume it's only little kids, but we serve a lot of teenagers as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Andrea.
Yes.
So, you are doing something special with Make-A-Wish, right?
Yes, I am.
You are an owner of Nothing Bundt Cakes, and you are partnering with them. Tell us about, kind of how this partnership came about, and tell us what you're doing first and foremost.
Yes, we're having our grand opening week this week for our newest location in Grosse Pointe. We'll be doing lots of celebrations and benefit days, kicking off today with supporting the village, which is where the location is located. We're going to be supporting Family Against Narcotics on Tuesday, with the percentage of sales going to that organization. Sharing lots of cake with the community with Cake-A-Palooza. And then on Friday, we're having our ribbon cutting, and that is a huge benefit day. 20% of our sales will be going to Make-A-Wish. Okay. I connected with them through a friend. I haven't personally been touched by a child having critical illness until one of my close friends, had a child that was touched by it, and so it made me think of them and reach out, and it's a great connection.
Yeah, and I appreciate it personally, as well as the foundation, Make-A-Wish Foundation appreciates it, I'm sure, tremendously. For those of you who don't know, I lost a son to brain cancer just recently, last year in June. He struggled as a kid, and so Make-A-Wish wasn't the organization that helped him specifically, but an organization like that. And so really appreciate you pouring into them and sharing, because that's something huge. And you do a lot for the community, for all the communities that you're in, and so we really appreciate that. So on Friday, what's that going to look like? What's the idea, or just, the goal? Who's going to be there and that type of thing?
Well, we'll be celebrating with cutting the ribbon and welcoming us to the Grosse Pointe community. So there'll be community members from Grosse Pointe. There'll be family and friends there. There'll be even people from other counties and cities that have been supportive of Nothing Bundt Cakes being in Metro Detroit. There's I'm the 7th location to open. There's Novi, Rochester Hills, Canton, East Lansing, even as outside of Metro Detroit. I have Ann Arbor, Sterling Heights. So we're continuing to grow, and we want to spread joy throughout the community.
Okay. Sherry, how do you feel about this partnership? And do these, I'm sure you get a lot of people partnering with you, and how does that work with Make-A-Wish as we get ready to close this interview now?
Absolutely. We're so grateful for the partnership. We couldn't grant wishes without these types of partnerships in our community, whether it's individual donors or businesses who are supporting, who step up to make these wishes possible. That's the only way they can happen.
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you. We can have more information about this and all the projects that are going on, the laundry list of things that Andrea is doing with Nothing Bundt Cakes, and for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We can put a link on our website for that to give you guys more information about that. But thank you, ladies, for being here. We really appreciate it.